Yeah, I think every game in this league you're going to learn something. Every team is extremely good. For this group, I think just dialing in on our systems and our structure in the D zone especially, and getting some goal scoring going, starting in practice, and then hopefully that can transfer into the game. But overall, I think it's a really good starting point for us. Excited to see where we can go from here.
Was Kaylee Osborne part of the challenge here that took you guys off the board tonight?
Yeah, I think she obviously played really well. She's an unbelievable goalie. Our goalie coach Pierre did a great job pre-scouting her, and I don't think we applied his pre-scout to the best of our abilities. I think we just got to get hungrier around that net. We got to drive our shoulders into the net a little bit more and get a little bit hungrier to put those pucks in the back of the net. But again, every goalie in this league is unbelievable, and credit to her. She played really well tonight.
I mean, a puck did go off your leg into the back of the net. You know, too many calls. Like, how did you feel about that in that moment?
Yeah. Honestly, I was just so excited for Fanuza. She was pumped. She was amped up. To see that excitement from her was really fun. To see her personality show a little bit more. But yeah, it's frustrating. But again, just working things out as a team on the bench, on the ice, and those things will come.
What gives you the confidence, Gabbie, that this year's going to be different in terms of the goal production last year something this year?
Yeah. I just think overall we have a great group. I think we do a really great job of getting amazing people in the locker room. So when we can keep that team camaraderie, keep a positive mindset, learn from our mistakes, and go forward, I think that just shows a big future for us if we're able to kind of leave this one in the past and go from here, and hopefully the goals will start coming. But I think keep the locker room as tight-knit as we can, and I think it'll take us far.
Yeah, it was a blast. I always get chills stepping in, and it's really fun to see our rookies get to experience TD at its finest. So didn't pull through for the fans today, but we know that they always have our backs, and it was fun to see them again.
Did you feel like you were in a rhythm in the first period with the saves you were making? Did you feel like it was your night?
I mean, I felt good the whole game. Just slipped up a little bit. But that first couple minutes, the team I thought was cruising. Things looked good, but ups and downs, ebbs and flows of every game.
Yeah, I think just adrenaline rush when you get in moments like that. But it's fun. That's the game now. That's the league. It's physical. It's fun. Everyone's competitive. Everybody wants to get that edge. Yeah, intense, but it's fun. It's good to see the game get physical like that. Yeah.
Could you maybe talk a little bit about some of the recent issues in your teammates and how you thought they performed, especially emotions early on in the game, and just how they performed tonight?
Yeah, I was impressed with every rookie that played tonight in our lineup. They were nonstop. They were going. They were positive on the bench. They had an absolute blast. Obviously not the score we wanted, but I think Waz and Hemp on that fourth line were just unbelievable for us, relentless. Their work ethic, their speed. I think they're going to be a really, really big part of this group this year. So I'm really excited. And Fanuza, she's awesome. She's so skilled, and it was fun to see her making some of those plays. Rory, she's a beast. She's a workhorse. It was great. I think for their first game, you really didn't see many nerves in them. They just came right into the group and acclimated pretty quickly. So it's been really fun to see them in their element, and excited to see where they go.
Does that maybe motivate or inspire you when you see how well they're doing and how comfortable they are, particularly physically anyways, in the game when it comes to your own game as well?
Yeah, I think when we can, as a group, get rookies acclimated that fast, where they feel already a part of the family and a part of the team this quickly, starting at game one, I think it just speaks volume to our leaders and what they've created here. And inspires everyone in the locker room to just keep going and playing for each other, and knowing that even they feel the love from the group already, to just continue that.
Oh gosh, what a whole little piece of everything, right? In that one, obviously, the chance to get the home opener back here in front of our fans, it's just so thrilling. So that was certainly a special moment for all of us. I don't think it'll ever be lost on us how great that is, and to have that opportunity. So that was tremendous. The game was a little bit of everything. It's kind of what you expect in a first game, if I'm being honest. There were some moments that you could see where we were going and what we were doing, and lots of things we liked. And of course, it got away from us a little bit at the end there. But from a first game perspective, I don't think we would have expected anything other than what we saw. A little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and some stuff in between.
I guess what to your perspective at the end of it.
They scored a few more goals than we did.
What led to that? Was there anything in particular, or?
No, there's just different moments in a game, and you got to give them credit. They had some nice D zone face-off plays that was giving them some offensive opportunities. But no, I don't think there was like a wheel that fell off, or there was a big breakdown by any stretch of the imagination. At the end of the day, they were able to capitalize on a couple of their opportunities, and they did well at staying in on pucks and banging home rebounds. But yeah, I think for us, it's just looking in the mirror a little bit to figure out, okay, where are we going next? And there's variables we got to get better at. We got to shoot more pucks. That was a big message after the game. We can't be a team that's looking to make all these pretty plays when we're somewhat inside the dots and below the circles. We got to shoot. So just trying to create more offense that way. I think that'll help us as we continue to grow here in the season. Yeah.
How do you manage to, create lanes in the net for
Yeah, again, you give a lot of credit. That's a tough part of our industry, and they certainly did a nice job. New York did, but it's our job to your point, work around it. And I think part of that is just shooting earlier. We get the puck up to the point, and then we'd hold it 1,000, 2, 1,000, and by that point, your lane is gone. So a little bit that way, a little bit of sometimes shooting off the mark. Look for a stick or just shoot a little bit wide because you can create chaos then. So there's certainly ways around it, and we'll continue to work on that side of it. Oh, there's game one. There's a lot that needs to be adjusted. Yeah, there's a lot. But I think in the grand scheme of things, there's a lot of good structure that we saw. It's just kind of fine tuning the details within that structure, maybe the rules specifically. Thought our D did a really nice job with their gap for the most part in this game. It's an area we've been spending a lot of time talking a lot about. So I think there's a lot of positive takeaways, and we just have to make sure we just keep learning.
Was it an injury that kept Shaquin out of the lineup, or if not, what was it then?
It's just a lineup decision. At the end of the day, you're only allowed to dress so many, and we wanted to get a rhythm with our group, and 12 and 6 tends to be a nicer rhythm in a game than trying to spot a D or spot a forward. But certainly, Anya will be in the lineup when the time is right, and the hope is she'll help us there offensively as well. Really great. Really great. For a lot of those players, again, it is their first ever PWHL game, and you can imagine what that whole feeling would be like. I remember my first game as a coach, never been a player. So I think for them to not only sort of live through the moment, but then get the chance to go do their game. I think you saw the characteristics of each of them. You look at them individually, and you're going to start to see their identities pretty quickly. And really thought they played quite well here for game one.
What happened on the goal that was called back? Too many players on the ice. I don't remember the last time a penalty like that is called. A goal called when a penalty is called like that.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure as to what was transpiring there, if they were looking at it was a kicked-in goal or sort of what was being reviewed. What was ultimately communicated to me was the Erin, our lines person, she was in the midst of whistling down that we had too many men, and that's why the goal was negated. So at that point, that's what I was told.
Did you like the physicality part of the game for your team?
Yeah, I think it's an important part of our game. It was last year. It needs to be again this year. I think there were moments where it was really good. I think in front of our own net, we can still be a little bit stronger, and not let them get that second opportunity or sometimes third opportunity. So certainly that net front piece, making sure that our goalies can see the puck is going to maintain a continue to be a priority for us.
Did Gilday look not like a rookie to you, or a player playing their first pro game?
She's a great hockey player. You know, like she's still young and learning and growing, but you just see, you know, she's got a presence out there that has a maturity to it, a tremendous stick, really powerful player. You know, she'll continue to get more and more comfortable, but you can see her potential is quite great.
Reassuring at all that to see Gwyneth play the way she did again. Like she picks up pretty much where she left off.
Yeah, she had a great game. She's an incredible goalie, and you know, she certainly did her job here tonight, and we're just really fortunate. We know what she brings, and she's a competitor every game, and we're appreciative of that, and we know we got to just now create some offense for her. Thanks, everyone.